This is it, the most grueling match in WWE. We're off in this Iron Man match.
It's not easy getting one pinfall in the WWE, but in an iron. Big lift from Jade Cargill, showing up the power here. Oh my God, man. Wait a minute.
Jaded. Jordan doesn't know where she is. Cover. 2. Oh, kicks out, kicks out.
I don't know how she was able to kick out of that, man.
Is there still enough?
Jade Cargill, she's setting up. Look at the power. Big lift right from the ground.
Jaded. Has Jade settled this? Cover. 2. She's got an early fall on this one. She's in a predicament here. And a spinning sit-out powerbomb. Oh, setting them up, gonna hoist them up high. Fall away slam. Into a kip up. She covers for the pin. She scores a fall early in the match. Not 1. Not 2. But 3 big clotheslines. Taking things to the outside, but got to make sure to heed the official's count.
And look at this. I've never seen a...
She's pulling out the thumbtacks. These are some hardcore desires being fulfilled right here.
Oh, no. Onto the thumbtacks.
Just immediately being stabbed by hundreds or thousands of tacks. I wouldn't even wish that on my worst enemies.
Oh, and that surprises Jordan.
Cargill now in complete control. Oh, no! There won't be any coming back for Jordan now.
2 count. And she picks up the quick fall. Momentum now firmly in her favor.
Up into the electric chair.
Powerbomb.
Getting back to her feet, but maybe only for a moment.
High impact crossbody. Is it enough? The cover. There's 2. She kicks out with force.
She may not have too much left, but she at least had enough to kick out there. Right in hand.
Lands a timely reversal. Shoulders down. She's able to score a fall early here.
Oh, man.
Counters. Oh, look at this. The schoolgirl. And a strong kick out in 1.
She is truly defiant till the end, refusing to go quietly into the night.
Fall away slam. Into a kip up. Super kick. Gray's having trouble shifting the tides.
Jade doing a good job staying attached to the competition.
And outside she goes. What's her plan here? Ooh. Cargill is searching around under the apron.
I think I know what she has in mind with that kendo stick.
I think it's time to clear out.
Yeah, this is a bad situation.
Waistlock applied and launched into a German suplex.
We gotta clear the way. They're getting dangerously close to getting in my personal space, man.
If she's not careful, that's it. She'll be counted out.
Boy, she was getting close to a count out.
Grace denies.
Grace so powerful, so strong and executes a beast mode.
Will Grace seal the deal?
Goes for the pin. It wasn't enough. She kicked out.
Oh my goodness, that is as close as it gets.
And that result leaves everyone shocked. But will the show...
What's Jordan about to manufacture?
Powerbomb planted.
Bad spot for Cargill.
Cover! 2. She got it. Sheared the fall. Gut-wrencher, face-buster, and then a kip-up.
John Grace sets her opponent up. She's gonna go beast mode.
Will Grace seal the deal?
2 count. And she manages to get a fall. And Grace falls to a counter.
Just tearing into all that flesh, turning into a human pincushion. This is the only time anyone gets excited about garbage, when a steel trash can gets involved with a fight.
Is it enough? The cover! 2. And she gets the fall. Oh, not so fast. Oh, setting them up, gonna hoist them up high. Fall away slam into a kip up.
This has been quite the intriguing contest.
Shutting that down with the back elbow.
Under the thumbtacks.
Just had no way to avoid the tax. And now, said tax have essentially become one with their body.
She's looking for something under the ring to even her odds here.
Looks like she decided a little firepower goes a long way. Oh, a knee! Lights out.
And she's returning fire.
Sequence of
Kick by Grace. Here it comes. Beast mode.
again. There is no way anyone can carry on after that.
And the cover.
No, my, that was close.
Somehow she's still got fight left in her.
I don't know if there's more frustration or desperation in the ring now, knowing that you've tried to end this and failed. Oh, no. Look away.
That would have been painful without.
Judge Grace sets her opponent up. She's gonna go
Beast mode. Could that keep Jade down?
There's two. She gains the fall.
Cargill avoids that one.
Punish. She's got it. Got her shoulders down. She's able to get the fall here. Oh, what a quick answer.
all those attacks, man. Stabbing into you all at once. The pain is Jade Cargill. Oh my God, he just got
Jade on the cusp of ending it.
Two. There it is. She scored the fall. And a reversal by Jordan. Crashing down hard. Cover! Two. And she scores the fall. Oh, a chop.
Back and forth we go.
That catches Jade looking.
This is more like a barroom brawl between these two.
man. They're really laying it into each other. Ooh.
Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up.
Somehow still standing.
There's a fall. She countered that into her own offense. And a kick.
Cargill now demanding her opponent steps up. Oh no! And Jade connects.
Jordan doesn't know where she is.
Cover! There's two. And she's just scored a fall here.
She gets out of that. Taking the
Right into the thumbtacks.
Just decorated with all that sharp and painful glitter now. Death by 1,000 cuts.
Some quick thinking, even quicker movement right there.
Huge sit-out powerbomb.
Using 6 strings to inflict some pain. She's looking even worse for wear now.
Yeah, she has seen better days. Today, not one of them.
Wards that off. What a response. Going forward again. Oh, those thumbtacks.
You can see every single thumbtack stuck on the skin, stuck on the gear. There may be nothing worse.
Cover. She gets a fall here in the deep waters. Uh-oh, this is going to be nasty. There's the power into the... Not the thumbtacks.
I can't believe it. There's no way you can continue after those taps. Look at that. They're stuck on the damn body.
Not looking good. In this position. Right to the throat. Cover here. Cheers the fall.
This, ladies and gentlemen, is a guaranteed classic. A match we will be speaking about for years to come.
This is ugly. This is bad, man. And it's going to get worse later tonight when you have to pick all those tacks out of your body. Oh!
For safety's sake, I hope we're near the end.
Talk about diet.
Taking flight.
Great presence of mind by Grace. Top things that are high and distant, but the price ended up being way too steep.
Absolutely no telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
Retrieving a bag from underneath the ring. Let the guessing games begin.
Buster!
That would have been painful without landing on those tacks. I think they're going to go into shock after that. Quick thinking from her to avoid that.
Series of counters here. Who will finally capitalize?
Oh, God. Onto the thumbtacks.
This is ugly. This is bad, man. And it's going to get worse later tonight when you have to pick all those tacks out of your body.
Direct hit. Did you do it? And she picks up a late fall.
Goes for the clothesline.
STO.
Just tearing into all that flesh, turning into a human pincushion.
One quarter of this match is behind us.
It has been pretty one-sided in these early goings, but that could all change in just a few minutes, of which...
She's trying one more time. That's That's it. No way to endure that again.
There's two. Getting a fall under her belt here.
Taking advantage with a clubbing blow.
Sent right into the corner. Intercepted by Jade. Being driven down.
With this kind of pacing, you can either keep racking up the falls or end up underestimating your opponent. No one wants to look too far ahead in a match like this.
Avoiding any damage.
Jade sidesteps.
Getting clubbed by the axe handle. And Jade refusing to let up on the fight, even for a...
Big Cargill. Look at it. Big Show power. Big Show power. Here we go, baby.
Jordan doesn't know where she is.
Is it enough? The cover! Two! Well into the match, and she gets the fall.
Driven down hard. Oh, wow. This is not good, fellas. Better steer clear. That bag has huge question marks surrounding it. Oh my goodness. And she narrowly escapes that maneuver. Ooh. Oh, ouch.
Jade gets fended off. An elbow will bring down. With the that should do it right there. And she was able to pull through and score a fall.
Barbaric clubbing blow. Absolutely dominating the scoreboard right now. This one already beaten. They poured it all out in the ring tonight, and the WWE Universe is showing their rowdy appreciation. Looking to power their opponent up, but not strong enough. Backdrop out of there. I can't believe it. There's no way you can continue after those tags. Look at that. They're stuck on the damn body.
Thunder, no, not the thumbtacks. Jade Cargill lifts her opponent up. Look at the power of Jade.
Cargill has her staring at the lights, just immediately being stabbed by hundreds or thousands of tacks. I wouldn't even wish that on my worst enemies. Waistlock applied and launched into a German suplex.
Setting them up, gonna hoist them up high. Fall away slam into a kip up. She had that scalp.
Jordan Grace now looking to go. Executes a beast mode.
Goes to the well one more time. No one's getting up from that.
Oh my!
Just decorated with all that sharp and painful glitter now. Death by 1,000 cuts.
And the pounding on Jade continues in this match.
Jordan must be navigating her mind to one thing. The need to finish this as soon as possible.
Jackhammer. And Grace still able to assemble some offense of her own.
And Jade might need to find space to regroup.
I don't think we're about to hear a guitar solo, to be honest.
You got the shoulders down. Adding to her score late into the match.
Needed the midsection.
Uh-oh.
Not so fast. Reversed into the hip. Will it be?
She gets the fall.
Slipping out of the way there.
Oh, no. Look away.
Setting her up on the turnbuckle here.
But the head trap, both legs hooked. We know what's coming next.
Jade sensed that was coming.
Nothing fancy here, just raw power.
Those tacks, man. Stabbing into you all at once. The pain is unlike anything else you've ever felt before. Some well-timed defense on her part.
Cargill takes hold. Choke slam sends them crashing. What a way to get out of that one.
Answer after answer for each other's offense.
You can see every single thumbtack stuck on the skin, stuck up on the top.
Diving elbow drop. Are you kidding me?
What a shot.
She's going for it. And got it. The fall is hers. Oh, setting them up, gonna hoist them up high. Fall away slam into a kip up.
Uh-oh.
No, onto the thumbtacks.
You can see every single thumbtack stuck on the skin, stuck on the gear. There may be nothing worse.
Clothesline.
I can't believe it. There's no way you can continue after those tacks. Look at that.
Not the thumbtacks. Grace denies the attack.
And
Trying to go for it again.
Oh, did you hear that thud?
And that can keep Jade down.
that would have been painful without landing on those tacks. I think they're going to go into shock after that.
Oh, what a clubbing blow. Onto the thumbtacks.
Just decorated with all that sharp and painful glitter now. Death by 1,000 cuts.
Setting them up, gonna hoist them up high. Fall away slam into a kip up.
Needed the midsection. Uh-oh.
Reverse on Cargill.
Oh, those tacks, man. Stabbing into you all at once. The pain is unlike anything else you've ever felt before.
Oh, jeez. Falling hard to the outside.
Stretching out the knee. Oh. Ooh, followed up with an elbow.
And she slides her back to the mat.
Mounting a downed opponent. Look at them go. Over and over and over again. And a slap for the exclamation point.
Gets out of dodge.
Oh, club crashing onto the thumbtack. She gets a fall here in the deep waters. What's Jade doing? Looking around under the ring.
She's got a guitar, but I don't think she's classically trained.
is ugly. This is bad, man. And it's going to get worse later tonight when you have to pick all those tacks out of your body.
Thunderous powerbomb.
Vicious attack with the guitar.
And the pounding on Jordan continues in this match.
Yeah, Jade making a statement to end this match on her terms only.
Big blow, oh God, onto the thumbtacks.
All those thumbtacks, they are going to look like chopped meat after that.
Bomb!
Grace exposed here.
Choke slam.
Has Jade settled this?
Cover! She got it. Sheared the fall.
Hooking her up. Sit out powerbomb.
One strong attack after another.
Great presence of mind by Grace.
And the pounding on Jordan continues in this match.
And give it up to Cargill, still going
Ooh, right into the thumbtacks.
Just tearing into all that flesh, turning into a human pincushion.
Looked like a bag, but what's it?
Pouring the thumbtacks out, emptying every last one from that bag.
Oh, man. Someone's getting put through those tacks tonight, man. Now,
Not the thumbtacks.
this is ugly. This is bad, man. And it's going to get worse later tonight when you have to pick all those tacks out of your body.
Big ooh, right. Did she do it here? And she manages to get a fall.
She's trying one more time.
right for the encore. That has to be the end of this.
Two. It got it. The fall is hers.
Just a battering strike.
Loving it. Reverse. Oh, no.
Just had no way to avoid the tacks. And now, said tacks have essentially become one with their body.
Well, at least that trash can wasn't full.
Quick thinking, get her out of that one.
Caught with a clubbing blow in the middle of the attack. All those thumbtacks, they are going to look like chopped meat after that.
Will this be enough?
It put it on the board. Shears the fall.
Knee to the midsection, into the pump handle. Here we go.
Drop onto the thumbtacks.
Just immediately being stabbed by hundreds or thousands of tacks. I wouldn't even wish that on my worst enemies.
Nicely done, managing to save themselves there.
Mention a good driver. She got the shoulders down. And she scores a fall.
Measuring it up one more time.
That could end Cargill right now.
Just decorated with all that sharp and painful glitter now. Death by 1,000 cuts.
Legs caught. Figure four. Leg lock. A fall could be scored right here.
Doing everything she can to not allow that. Trying to slip out of this. Trying to reverse the pressure, and she does. Just tearing into all that flesh, turning into a human pincushion.
just launching it. We've now turned the halfway corner in this Iron Man match.
Halfway and down by 3 points. Panic has to be setting in here.
Taking off from the ropes. Cover. 2. And she's just scored a fall here.
Stopping that with a back elbow.
Suplex. What a way to capitalize on the mistake.
I can't believe it. There's no way you can continue after those taps. Look at that. They're stuck on the damn body.
And right on key with that guitar shot. And Jay just keeps on battling.
Yeah, Grace desperately needs to figure out a way to turn this around.
Oh, God. Onto the thumbtacks.
That would have been painful without landing on those tacks. I think they're going to go into shock after that. Great presence of mind by Grace.
Cargill from behind with a double chicken wing, hoists her opponent up into the sky. We could be here all night.
Jaded! Cargill has her staring at the lights.
Is it enough? The cover! Well into the match, and she gets the fall. Grace is pulled in. Sit down, powerbomb. Cargo's really displaying aggression.
Yeah, Jordan's defensive instincts need to kick in. Cargill now, apparently sick of waiting, just muscling up her opponent.
Jaded. There's no way you can take any more of those. This has got to be over. 2 count. Adding to her score late into the match.
Using the arm like a billy club.
No. Onto the thumbtacks.
That would have been painful without landing on those tacks. I think they're going to go into shock after that.
Elbow drop. Grace having trouble shifting the tides.
Jade is stifling the opposition now.
Take off through the air and connects.
That had to have hurt just as much as it hurt your opponent.
No one comes out unscathed with a high-risk move like that.
And now we're getting an up-close and personal view of this fight.
Showing off her best thinking there.
Boom! Stomped into the ground.
The arm absorbing the damage. Oh, she retaliates.
We better start moving quick.
Yeah, I got a feeling our announce desk is going to be long for this world.
The official's count is getting as close as you can cut it.
A show of disrespect from Cargill.
Ooh, you had enough of that. Catches the leg. Line. With the counter.
Gonna take this thing to the high rent district.
Cover. Is it enough? And she picks up a late fall.
Near the midsection. Oh, able to counter the attack with a hip toss.
Just burying their opponent with that trash can.
Grace so powerful, so strong.
Beast mode.
And that can keep Jade down.
2 scores a fall.
Sent hard into the corner.
Uh-oh. Cargill responds. She's going under the ring now.
She's not looking to be fancy. She is looking to be effective. And
She's got it. Got her shoulders down. She gets the ball.
Dodges out of the way.
Dragging them out. There's a slam, setting them up in the corner. What does this superstar have planned? Gonna climb to the second rope. And a huge splash. Cover! 2 count. Getting a fall under her belt here.
getting put against the turnbuckles.
In the corner, and an elbow for good measure.
You can see every single thumbtack stuck on the skin, stuck on the gear. There may be nothing worse.
Brought down by the throat. That catches Jade looking. Oh, look at this. The school down.
This is ugly. This is bad, man. And it's going to get worse later tonight when you have to pick all those tacks out of your body.
She's trying one more time.
Oh, late to waste with the powerbomb. Jordan may have put an end to this.
Adding to her score late into the match.
Brings down a hammer to turn the tide. Just had no way to avoid the tacks. And now, said tacks have essentially become one with their body.
Big knee to stump them and over. Oh! Oh! Those thumbtacks!
Just decorated with all that sharp and painful glitter now. Death by 1,000 cuts.
Taking out the goodie bag.
And she's pouring out those thumbtacks now, spreading them around. She's not playing here. Oh, no. Look away.
Just tearing into all that flesh, turning into a human pincushion.
Cargill avoids that one.
Continuous counters. These two... Kick by Grace. Here it comes. Beast mode. That finally has to slam the door shut and end this.
She gets a fall here in the deep waters.
She's not in a good spot.
Well-placed elbow fights that off.
A defensive elbow to the gut ends that.
Oh, destructive knee to the face.
And Jordan hanging tough with some late-breaking offense.
Yeah, every step forward for Cargill is being met with resistance.
Here's a cover. Could be it. She got it. Sheared the fall.
She's able to steer clear of that attack.
Great sequence of offense from Grace.
Jade has to trust her instincts at this point.
She counters it. And that might be the start of the momentum swing Jade needed.
Standing up for herself and fighting back. Is that? Yeah. It's a bag, and I feel the whole WWE Universe knows what's in it.
Clothesline. No, not the thumbtacks.
Oh, those tacks, man. Stabbing into you all at once. The pain is unlike anything else you've ever felt before.
Oh, quick way to respond with the reversal.
Up into the electric chair.
Those thumbtacks!
All those thumbtacks, they are going to look like chopped meat after that.
Thunderous impact.
2! And she was able to pull through and score a fall. Hold on a second. Could be a matter of time. Submission being locked in. Desperately trying to not give up a fall here.
But that hold is locked in tight, and there is no sign of escape.
And she releases her own submission. And I have to question as to why she would do that.
This looks like she's setting the foundation for a masterfully laid trap.
And a reversal by Jordan.
Watching her prey rise. We know what she's looking for here. Uh-oh!
Suicide dive!
Flying out of the ring like a rocket.
Packing some jet fuel on that one.
Spine-shattering.
Tossed back into the ring.
Jordan is focused on finishing this. John Grace sets her opponent up. She's gonna go beast mode.
Cover! 2 count. And she manages to get a fall. Chop! Oh, this is nasty. Rib breaker.
This is ugly. This is bad, man. And it's gonna get worse later tonight when you have to pick all those tacks out of your body.
Crashing onto the thumbtacks.
Spine buster. Just immediately being stabbed by hundreds or thousands of tacks. I wouldn't even wish that on my worst enemies.
Able to avoid that one.
Cargill's about to launch into something. Slam! These are big power moves becoming more devastating with every attempt.
I'll give you one guess what's in that bag, and it's not delicious candy.
And Grace falls to a counter.
Got a hold of her.
Planted with a backdrop.
The power of a deadlift into a military press.
Wow.
Walking
Incredible.
around the ring. Slam! Oh, the heel hook. Stretch.
Trying to go for it again. Well, Grace sealed the deal.
Cover! 2. Well into the match, and she gets the fall.
Whacked with a clubbing hit.
Chop!
Grace is pulled in.
Choke slam!
Just had no way to avoid the tacks. And now, said tacks have essentially become one with their body.
Over that big boot. Oh, but we got covered. Dragon screw. Dragon screw. Oh, yes.
Cargill avoids that one.
Oh, kick. Can she do it here? Late in the match, and she scores a fall.
Knee to the midsection, into the pump handle. Here we go.
No, onto the thumbtacks.
I can't believe it. There's no way you can continue after those tacks. Look at that. They're stuck on the damn body.
We got him covered. And put it on the board. Shears the fall. Oh, setting them up, gonna hoist them up high. Under the thumbtacks.
You can see every single thumbtack stuck on the skin, stuck on the gear. There may be nothing worse. Rising to her feet, but basically a sitting duck.
Well, for the close up, we got caught.
Trading counters and reversals back and forth.
Looking for something, anything under the ring.
Is that? Yeah! It's a...
Oh, not the thumbtacks. Just empty out that bag, playing every single one of those tacks.
Creating a violent canvas of their very own, courtesy of their little bag of tricks.
And Grace gets rocked again by some well-timed offense.
You have to be impressed with the reserves Jade has left in the tank.
Oh! Grace having trouble shifting the tides.
Jade is unloading attacks here.
Watch out, tossing those steel steps like they're nothing. No doubt about it. This is just added extreme insult.
Jade Cargill, so strong, so dominant. What a display! And this one in well.
You just got jaded. No way. That's gotta be it.
2! And she picks up a late fall.
And she manages to avoid that bit of offense.
She gets bounced into the corner.
Great wherewithal to dodge there.
Cargill controlling the pace now.
This is Grace's perseverance getting tested.
Jade Cargill, here we go. Here we go.
With Jaded, there won't be any coming back for Jordan now.
2! And put it on the board. Shears the fall.
Thunderous club comes down. Very effective.
Uh-oh, this is gonna be nasty. There's the power into the... Not the thumbtacks!
Just decorated with all that sharp and painful glitter now. Death by 1,000 cuts.
Buster! Bang!
Cargill staggers up, struggling to regain any composure.
She's trying one more time.
That's power.
Will Grace seal the deal?
2! Cheers the fall. Oh, did you hear that? Oh, no. Look away.
All those tacks, man, stabbing into you all at once. The pain is unlike anything else you've ever felt before.
Answer after answer for each other's offense here.
No, not the thumbtacks.
All those thumbtacks, they are going to look like chopped meat after that. Oh, man.
The powerhouse Cargill standing over a fallen opponent. Applies the double chicken wing. This is the beginning of the end.
Jaded, come on, that has to be enough.
Is it enough? The cover. There's 2. And she manages to get a fall.
Ooh, walloped by a huge club.
What a clothesline! Boom! That puts her on the offensive. Oh, God! Onto the thumbtacks.
All those thumbtacks, they are going to look like chopped meat after that. You can tell she wants to put an end to this.
Oh, targeting the arm. This has got to hurt. Up into the electric chair. Powerbomb. And Grace gets rocked again by some well-timed offense.
You have to be impressed with the reserves Jade has left in the tank.
Oh, just flashing her hardware here.
Oh, this is just turning into a savage display of violence. What's Jade doing? Looking around under the ring.
Look like a bag, but what's in the bag?
She's got thumbtacks?
Oh, man, and she just made this already dangerous landscape into a minefield.
Oh, response with a push right to the stomach.
Uses an elbow to disrupt that attack.
Uh-oh, this is going to be nasty. There's the power into the...
Driven down with a jackhammer. Just decorated with all that sharp and painful glitter now. Death by 1,000 cuts.
Oh, right into a counter.
Finds the advantage after a string of counters.
Grace still able to assemble some offense of her own.
Yeah, Jade has really had to fight.
The target's been acquired once more.
Planted by a powerbomb. That could end Cargill right now.
2. Adding to her score late into the match.
Spinebuster.
Just had no way to avoid the tax. And now, said tax have essentially become one with their body.
Running on fumes in there. The gas is running out.
Oh, no. Look away.
You can see every single thumbtack.
She's going for it. She's able to get one there.
Grace was waiting for that.
No. Onto the thumbtacks.
I can't believe it. There's no way you can continue after those taps. Look at that. They're stuck on the damn body.
Caught the left. Figure 4. Leg lock. This submission could cost her a point on the board.
Every fall is so critical. You don't want to lose any ground right now.
Trying to reverse the pressure, and she does.
Only a relatively short amount of time remains in what has been a war.
Just looking at the clock and the score, I think it's safe to say they have this one in hand already.
Cargill now on the offensive. Has the weapon, but is wasting time. Ooh! Taking full advantage of the deadlift into a military press.
Wow.
Walking
Incredible.
around the ring. And a slam.
A countout is imminent for her if she doesn't return to the ring.
Throws her back in from ringside.
Set up an electric hammer. Here come those big punches. We're going to fight out with some big punches. Breaking spine buster.
Oh, that hurt. Crumbling that trash can on their opponent. Looking to lock it in here. Camel clutch.
Someone's getting humbled.
Submission locked in tight here.
We might be getting a fall on the scoreboard real soon.
She decides to just let go, but why let go of the submission?
Not a strategy we often expect to see.
Stops the kick. Ooh! Those shoulders down. They've got it. The fall is hers.
Quick thinking and quick rollout there. Wants to regroup and recover.
Jim Cargill. Oh, my God. He just got
Jaded.
Cargill has her staring at the lights.
Thrown out of ringside and back to the mat. Late in the match, and she scores a fall.
Stopped cold with a fist right in the face.
Jackhammer. Cover. 2. She gains the fall.
Oh, changing plans with the back elbow. This is ugly. This is bad, man. And it's going to get worse later tonight when you have to pick all those tacks out of your body.
Oh, what a clubbing blow. We're down to the wire now. Under the... She got the shoulders down. She's able to get the fall here. Clubbing blow. Ooh, right to the midsection.
She evades the attack.
Oh my gosh!
She might be nearing the end of her rope.
If she can turn things around here, I'll be speechless.
Kick connects. Jordan even more determined than ever now.
Oh man!
Boom!
Oh, complete deadlift. This is incredible. Gut-wrench suplex. Oh, deadlift. Look at this power. Power slam. She's got nowhere to go. Oh, my. And the resiliency to win this one.
Here is your winner, Jade Cargill!
match underway. Whichever superstar has the most falls at the end of the time limit is the victor.
Your enemy comes in two forms tonight. Your opponent and the clock.
Boom. Ooh, she puts the brakes on that.
Onto the back of the neck.
Ooh. Ooh, what a kick. Ooh, what a response.
Showing some extra scouting, knowing how to answer a counter with a counter of your own.
Sky-high monkey flip.
Driven into that corner. What are we going to see?
Ooh, and he stops that offense. Oh, God. Oh, unloading a big kick to the back. Ooh.
Trying to wrestle free their opponent's arm. Has the arm trapped.
Oh, stop right to the hand.
Oh, man, that's like death by 1,000 cuts.
Single leg drop kick, looking for a pinfall. And he breaks the pin right away.
Probably knew that wasn't going to be enough at this stage, but every time you cover your opponent, you make them kick out. Every kick out exerts energy.
These Iron Man matches can sometimes be like a long, drawn-out game of tug-of-war. How do you maintain your shoulders down? Is it enough? And a quick kick out from The Miz.
Escape just in time. Connects with the boot. Ooh.
Thinking about a surfboard submission, no! Double stomp to the legs. Double axe handle. Boom, right across the small of the back.
And she reversed it. Lift it up. What's next?
Snake eyes.
Boom! Oh, just clobbering away here.
Hung out to dry.
Struggling for balance. I suspect the end is near. Oh, look out!
Completely missed the mark.
Oh, that was nasty to watch. Finding nobody home.
Kick to the gut. And Miz has his opponent hooked. DDT.
The Miz was putting on a show with that attack. This is must-see stuff.
Whip back into the ring. And here's a cover. And a shoulder in the air.
Can't believe we didn't even get a 2 count there.
Figure 4 leg lock applied.
Crucial moment in this Iron Man match. Looking to score a fall with this submission.
An excruciating hold here. Wait a minute. But somehow, Nikki finds a way out. Wow.
Buster.
Nikki showing just what this couldn't do it.
And she gets the ball. Oh, the physicality on display there. Unbelievable. Big back body drop.
Kick right on target.
Oh, huge miss right there.
Oh, what a club.
Oh, look out. It's on now. Oh.
No end in sight to this exchange.
Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
The cheers are the only thing that keep these two fighters going.
Just emptying everything they've got now.
You can just see their arms getting heavy after all this.
Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two. Things have just gone nuclear. Warheads landing on the front.
Oh, baby, that was the kill shot.
sharp damage. You can't go wrong with the kendo stick.
Oh, she's feeling totally in control with that kendo stick in hand.
So much disdain with each of these shots. Something about this is starting to feel way more personal.
Taking him to the corner now. Monkey flip.
You can see the dismay on the face of The Miz.
Yeah, Miz is having trouble fighting back.
Stalking from above. Taking off. Oh, that was a severe miscalculation.
Unloading with a belly to back.
Oh, that was a stiff shot with that kendo stick. And that attack to the head. Shoulders down. Kick out. She still has life.
This has been a hard-fought match. The calls are only going to get closer.
Figure 4 leg lock applied.
She's digging deep, trying to fight this off and not give up a fall here.
Tap out. Tap out.
Miz softening up his opponent, grabs the head, boom, DDT.
And Nikki looking staggered after that attack.
Miz knows he's gonna have to empty the tank to put this one over.
Nikki Bella flexing her power. And down, rack attack 2.0.
Using the big guns, that has to do it.
Man, this is how you put on a match.
What a forearm.
And I'll be shocked if anyone can recover from that.
And she picks up a late fall.
Clothesline.
Just crossed the first quarter of our time limit.
I know that scoreboard isn't looking so good. 2 falls down, but hey, we got plenty of time left on that clock.
I can see up to the rafters, and there's not a single person sitting down.
What an environment this is. All eyes are glued on this battle.
First into the ring post.
And The Miz is stepping up.
She's cutting it close to being counted out now. Has to get back in the ring.
She manages to maneuver herself out of harm's way.
And now thrown back into the ring.
Kick to the midsection, front face lock applied, twisting through into the neck breaker.
And Nikki delving deep at this critical point in the match.
Yeah, Miz might be close to being shut down.
Jeez, that's gonna leave a mark.
Oh, what a kick.
What a knee smash by Nikki.
From above.
From the top. Oh, brutal miscalculation.
Oh, driven down. We got a cover.
And somehow he's able to gain a fall.
Brutal club.
Big blow there, man.
This is it. This is going to be it. Skull-crushing finale.
That has to be the final nail in the coffin.
Oh, kick out at 2.
She's narrowly able to escape defeat.
The Miz is beside himself. He thought that was it. Thought it was going to get him the fall.
And that failed to hit the mark.
Getting carried to a vulnerable position here. Oh, man. taking it to the trachea. He's looking for an implement of destruction under the ring.
He's looking to change the tides with the steel chair.
Cuts the attack off. Setting up for something here. Down. Wow, that hurt.
Oh, steel chairs aren't supposed to bend that way. Oh!
Figure four, leg lock applied, submission hold, locked in. Fighting to hold on, fighting to not surrender.
Oh, tapping out, surrendering to the pain, man.
Oh, my favorite thing, the world famous, it kicks. Pain factor here. He got it. He got the fall. This whole building is shaking.
Matches like this are what it's all about. Oh, made him pay with a rake across the eyes.
And Nikki looking for support from the crowd.
Here it comes. Skull crushing finale.
Absolutely devastating.
There's two. So late in the match, but he's able to score the fall.
Oh, I think I felt that one. The knee straight to the breadbasket.
Oh, nothing fancy about that.
Signature Bella Buster.
Cover. Is it enough? And she gets the fall.
Got the arm wringer right there.
Punch to the face.
I truly cannot remember the last time I saw a match of this caliber.
Truly the highest praise possible. These super... Boom! What a forearm.
Put this one to bed. It's over.
And into the cover. She got it. Sheared the fall. Ooh. I love a brass superstar. And the massive damage on The Miz continues to grow.
I'm not sure how, but Nikki Bella might be about to pull this one off.
Nikki's in the zone and letting the opposition know it.
Ooh, merciless looking blow. On the attack from behind.
Neck breaker. Stalking, measuring for what's to come.
A quick reversal from her. Oh, look at this now. Alabama slam. By the look of them, you can tell they're fighting through the pain right now.
When your midsection is in pain, it radiates throughout your whole body.
This is certainly an effective use of a foreign object.
Right on the arm. Perhaps looking for some kind of equalizer here.
Oh, she's got that kendo stick. Better take cover.
And Nikki is now dictating the pace.
Nikki isn't holding anything back.
And she was able to pull through. From the top.
Good Lord, taking flight.
What a crushing impact on the outside. Kids, do not try that at home.
Big shot
Yeah, Miz able to stop that surge dead in its tracks.
And gets tossed back into the mat.
Up high.
Oh, he paid for that. High risk. Hoisted up high here.
Sit down hard.
We've now turned the halfway corner in this Iron Man match.
In a very narrow one-fall lead. Winning this next fall is absolutely crucial.
Evades the attack. Not a moment too soon.
And Nikki Bella still able to pick her spot against the competition.
Yeah, Miz being faced with adversity here. Opponent in the air now.
Whack attack 2.0.
I think that'll do it.
2. Well into the match. And she gets the fall.
And whack. And just, oh man.
Shoulders down. Kicks out before one.
I am honestly at a loss for words right now. Good reflexes from him there.
Bashed it right in the face.
And the Miz has suffered a lot of damage at this point.
Yeah, Nikki's fighting off exhaustion to keep this match in play.
Turns that in his favor. And that can be a first step toward Miz gaining control.
Also a good chance for Miz to gain his wits about him. Boot to the stomach gives them separation.
Spine buster.
Bam! God, that disturbing sound of the kendo snapping on flesh. Running knee!
Elbow lands hard. Running Bella Buster. Will it be?
She got it. Sheared the fall.
Oh, he's going to reach that arm just a little bit. Oh, going to feel a lot of pain right here. I'm talking about, oh, wait a minute. Big shots. Big shots.
Fighting back, however. Punches in the midsection. Made famous for the cover. He's got a fall in the back. Being carried around now. Down into the shoulder. That hurt.
The Miz now looking to show off some technical wizardry. And the figure 4 leg lock is locked in.
Oh, man. She's not looking good, man. She's either got to tap fast or figure out a way.
He makes the choice to abandon the hold.
The Miz looking to cinch in the figure 4 leg lock. The A-lister has this one in the bag. Tap out.
On the A-lister, the Miz going for the figure 4 leg lock, looking for the submission. Iron Woman match is testing her will, and you can see the...
There's the tap. There's the tap, guys.
Oh, shoulders down. He scores the fall there.
Ooh! Brutal stomp to the body. And followed up by another to the chest.
Not sure what Miz has got in mind here, taking a look under the ring.
He's looking to get in some vicious. Nikki Bella sets up on it up. She's going to go.
Rush attack.
Does it again, and there's no way to come back from that.
2 count. And she's just scored a fall here.
Clubbing blow.
Oh, big shot there. Oh, another one. Oh, repeated strikes.
And another. Uh-oh, this is not going to look pretty. Submission being applied.
Submission applied, and he's struggling here.
This could cost him a point, and that might change the whole landscape of this match.
She releases the hold, not really sure what she's thinking here.
The hunter about to swoop in on their prey.
Crunch time now, and The Miz pulls off a much-needed maneuver.
Nikki has had a lack of focus for periods in this match, and it just cost her again.
Vicious stomp, and now crossface applied with the kendo stick assist.
Pivotal moment, right? Trying to break out of this grip and is able to do it. Escapes the hold before irreparable damage is done.
Got out of that position with the desperation jawbreaker.
DDT.
That should do it right there. He picks up the fall.
Some well-timed defense on her part.
Clothesline. Dangerous intentions in her mind right now.
Bringing the old equalizer into this one.
My God! Did you hear that chair shot? Taking full advantage of the foreign object in play here. Back-to-back attacks.
Sights are set to finish things now. And this could be a hard landing from the rack attack. That has to be the final nail in the coffin.
2. She earns the fall.
Unable to evade the offense.
Ooh, cracking the neck with that one.
And now we are 3/4 of the way through the battle.
All even at this juncture. Whoever can show they're in the best physical shape can gain the event.
Miz now looking to agonize his opponent. Oh, locked in the figure 4.
Tapping here could cost her a point.
Yeah, Cole, but losing a point now might be worth it if you can make it up later. And the tolerance of pain has been reached, tapping out in agony.
Oh, and the difference is only one fall. The tension is wrenching up from here on out.
Oh, stop right to the hand.
Rising to a vulnerable position. Trouble is looming.
Knee smash to the face.
At this stage, there has to be some concern.
Surely a grim-looking future if things don't turn around here. From the sky.
Body splash.
Here's a cover. Could be it. And he captures the fall with that.
Thumped with a big blow.
Big time back kick.
Oh, what a stiff blow.
Showing off his ass digging there.
Buster! And The Miz gets caught by another unsettling attack.
Time to see how much Nikki has left in her.
Arm wringer applied. We're going to crank up the punishment here. Couple of shots to the gut here. Trying to get some space and manages it.
Too late. Will this be enough? Somehow he's able to get a fall this late in the match.
Figure 4 leg lock applied.
Crucial moment of this Iron Man match.
And wants to quit, cannot tolerate anymore.
Turning the tables. This could do it. He's able to get the fall here.
Solid bit of defense on his part there.
Uh-oh. DDT! He's hurled out and crashes down to the floor.
Lift off! Saw that coming and quickly got the knees off. Trying for that scoop slam, but dropped behind and now...
Oh, wait a minute. Inverted DDT delivered.
Smash against the barricade there, man.
Got them off their feet here. A backbreaker now. And guys, I don't see how she can continue in this condition.
Yeah, she has taken so much damage to the torso. This is going to be excruciating for her.
Only a relatively short amount of time remains in what has been a war.
I cannot imagine anyone overcoming a 3-point lead this late in the match. Man, that is going to leave some serious welts.
So much disdain with each of these shots. Something about this is starting to feel way more personal. Brutal stomp to the body. And followed up by another to the chest. Now's the time to beat the count.
Miz telling his opponent to bring it.
And if that doesn't finally get the job done, then I don't know what will.
Adding to her score, late into the match.
Just clubbing down.
Oh, just clobbering away here.
And Nikki with the perfectly timed maneuver there.
Miz is running up against a real challenge here.
Crossface with the kendo stick.
Oh, man. Is he going to tap? Is he going to give up a fall here?
It
Rhodes playing the role of savior here.
Drop zones ready.
Oh, my God, what a crossbody.
Hoisting their opponent back to their feet.
Lining up for something catastrophic. But a good old smack in the mouth breaks the hold.
Totally helpless at the moment. Oh, shoulders down. Fights out at 2.
What a kick out. This match has been absolutely incredible.
And one punch connects after another. It's already forming from that kendo shot.
Great ducking and dodging there.
This is a situation you want to avoid. Running power slam. Ooh.
Mounting a downed opponent. Look at them go. Over and over and over again.
Oh, mounting him and just punching it away. A big slap. Oh, clothesline. Got it. Through the suffering, still gets the win.
Here is your winner, The Miz!
Getting into this Iron Man match, it takes a lot of stamina to outlast the opposition in a match like this.
She may be fearless, but tonight, Nikki Bella is leaving here winless.